America are standing in solidarity with New York to hold ceremonies in remembrance of gun violence victims. News 12's Phil Tate attended a ceremony outside Barclays Center to tell us more on their message.
Countless names
Kevin Alves
read aloud in the cold Friday night, but these aren't just names, rather victims to senseless gun violence across New York City.
December 30th of every year in New York City will be declared the National Day of Remembrance for Gun-Related Homicide Victims Day here in New York City.
The city's gun violence czar, A.T. Mitchell, daring never to forget these names with the inaugural Day of Remembrance. The commemoration outside Barclays Center drawing violence interrupters NYPD Commissioner Keechant Sewell.
It is up to us to make sure that those who would do us harm do not win.
And the city's mayor, aiming to pour resources to create peace and prevent crime.
What does that look like? 90,000 summer youth jobs, first time in history. 110,000 of our children went into Summer Rising program over the summer months, where they didn't have to be on the streets.
If we're not embracing these kids, if we're not showing them something different and giving them different outlets and giving them alternatives to violence, then there's nothing else for them to do.
As the city and violence interrupters continue to champion for change, gun violence remains a present reality. While this as victims were remembered in song and spoken word.
They are never shown the real war zones on every block where there's a hot spot that you cannot cross without fearing for your life.
Earlier today, Mayor Adams appeared on MSNBC Morning Joe saying at the start of the year, major crime categories were up by as much as 40%. That increase is down now by 20%. For some here tonight, they are simply holding on to hope.
Really want a safe city and no more crime and violence for the new year.
Hoping another loved one's name won't ever be read aloud on this painful list. At Barclays Center, Phil Tate, News 12.